We will tackle about the principles to be observed in navigational watchkeeping. Taking over the watch, the officer must in charge of the navigational watch shall not hand over the watch to the relieving officer if there is reason to believe that the latter is not capable of carrying out the watchkeeping duties effectively, in which case the master should be notified. The relieving officer shall ensure that the members of the watch are fully capable of performing their duties, particularly as regards the adjustment to night vision. Relieving officers shall not take over the watch until their vision is fully adjusted to the light conditions. Relieving officers should know all of this, standing orders and other special instruction of master relating to the navigation of the ship. The officer must know the position, course, speed, and route of the ship, and prevailing and predicted tides, currents, weather, visibility, and the effect of these factors upon course and speed. The officer must know the procedures for the use of main engines to maneuver when the main engines are on bridge control and navigational situation, including but not limited to the errors of gyro and magnetic compasses. Next is the officer in charge of the navigational watch shall make regular checks to ensure that the person or the officer steering the ship or the automatic pilot steering the course, because if the officer did not check that, it will cause a collision. The officer must check the standard compass error is determined at least once a watch, when possible after any major alteration of course. The standard and gyro compass are frequently compared and repeaters are synchronized with their master compass. And the officer must check the navigational and signal lights and other navigational equipment are functioning properly. The radio equipment, if it is functioning properly. Next, the navigational watch shall take into account the need to station a person to steer the ship and put the steering into manual in good time to allow any potential hazards. The officer will do that to avoid the accident in a hazardous situation and to make us safe. And next is that with the ship under automatic steering, it is highly dangerous to allow a situation to develop the point where the officer in charge of the navigational watch is without assistance and has to break the continuity of the lookout in order to take emergency action. Last is the officers of the navigational watch shall be thoroughly familiar. The officer must know all electronic navigational aids, including their capabilities and limitations, and how to use it properly.